Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. This is a quick Bitcoin technical analysis, and I continue to bring more of the behind-the-scenes technical analysis and indicators and probability-based company-made software incorporated system to make probability-weighted technical trades. You see, I have the volume. I got the industry-exclusive Vincenzo volume indicator, right? And you can see where from this last part of this bull run here, I'm going to take off this real quick. I'm going to hide this. I'm going to hide the beautiful, all these fib circles real quick. We're going to hide, and then we're going to hide. So that way this chart's clear so you can see. So you can see from the start of this most recent bull run after the COVID dump in March of 2020, this whole run right here, see all that? Here's your volume profile, the Vincenzo industry exclusive volume weighted profile, right? See this? This is where all your volume is. That is where the heart and soul of the major support out of this whole run from $3,600 or $3,900 all the way up to $64,000. Your major ultimate support is down here, right where this red line is. See that? Hold on, I got this locked in the wrong spot. Right here. That is your major volume support, right? So on a crash, this could be your ultimate bottom, right? We're going to lock that, and we're going to make this more of the fiery red color that matches. That's where on a crash, when you break down on all these moving averages in a step-down fashion, this would be where all the buyers are going to be at after a major flush. And that's why old Vincenzo has a mid-November flush, because this is major underneath support with your volume profile. Industry exclusive, bringing this to the YouTube sphere. You can see that out of that big move. That is where the cluster of major support is, right? And then if we go up, the rest of the way up, north of there, the next major cluster of volume support you have is right here. Between the 36,300 level down to 31,000. That is your big cluster of support. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our industry exclusive support boxes, right? And this is your major support to try to keep you from crashing right here. Fuck. Hold on, we need to zoom out so we can get this in the right spot. There we go. See that? Let's get this all the way over to where I am. Get over. Fuck, it's so far. Get that into there. See that? Now we'll go back here and get it proper. All your major support is really right here. And we're going to lock that. This is your I'm going to get rich box, right? Oh, what the fuck? There you go. That is your major underneath support, right? We're going to lock that. Major underneath support. And the biggest part of that support is right there on that green line, right? So if you break that major support box, you're fucked. You got nothing underneath to hold you until you come all the way down. You got a little bit right there, but then you got nothing until you come all the way down to your major cluster down here, right? And this would be the get my shit together zone, right? That I always talk about is way down here. Super simple and easy to trade this manipulated market when you know how to technically trade with Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. And as I continue to bring to you some of these backstage indicators that old Vincenzo uses. And as we know, the get my shit together box is orange. So we're going to make it orange, right? And then we're going to lock it. And it is locked already. So now you can see why the get my shit together box is down there, right? Because if you break that major volume support up here between the 33,136, there's nothing in between there to help you. It's all air. There's nothing but air in there. Once you break the bottom part of this, I'm going to get rich box, there's nothing there and it's over, right? And it just so happens when we used our volume indicator from that big move down from the COVID dump to the peak now, and then if we use the most recent run right now, right here, from the bottom back here to the top up here, notice where your major volume support is, right? Right at the heart of where your only support and cluster is that we did from back here, right? So we have confluency there. This is major sell areas. If you break this area, if you can't hold that where it's in it, conveniently enough, the 200-day moving average is there, you're fucked, because the next thing you got besides the moving averages with subtle support where you could get a quick bounce, you're going down to the I'm going to get broke zone, right? The oh shit, get my shit together zone. See what I'm saying? Right there. That whole area, right? Very important and very powerful indicators. And as my classes get online, these are things I will be bringing out along with the fib circles, volume indicators, right? Things that I used in the basket of indicators in a weighted sense to forecast the market. That's why I know this price is getting topped out up here. As you start putting lines on, you got major overhead resistance up here, right? See that? This is major overhead resistance forming. Major overhead resistance on the candle body, because I'm forecasting it. That's where the candle body is going to stop, right? And then you got underneath horizontal, with our horizontal ray tool, industry exclusive, you got your underneath support. See that? And notice how this stuff kind of lines up with the volume indicator and where the volume is. So this is telling you this is going to get topped out up here, and this is going to start trading down into this green support box, down into where your volume indicator says the most volume is down here, right? The most support you got right now is at 36,769. So I forecast this is going to start to sell off today, tonight, and this weekend, and the price is going to trade back down short term to that 36,000. Then you're going to go retest your ultimate support, and then you might get bounced back up. But now this is going to act as overhead resistance. So this is the topping pattern you're in, using our indicators as I bring them to you on the best TA in the YouTube sphere for crypto and gold investing, as I bring to you super simple and easy technical analysis and technical trading charts and technical trading setups and strategies, and how to implement that and read the charts using the tools that they provide you on this great trading view service, right? That's what I'm looking at there, and that's where I think the price is going because of what we're looking at. And then if you bring back in our fib circles now, our beautiful strategically placed fib circles, you want to hide that, you want to hide that, you want to hide that, you want to hide that. We have lots of fib circles on here, and they all are very important, right? And then you get out of here, and you notice now, look at some of the stuff that starts lining up. Right now, where I think you're getting topped out, right? Look at all these fib channels and fib circles that run into each other. You got this blue ring right here that every time you hit it, it's acted as resistance, right? Let's get this blue. Actually, we can hide some of these to make this a little easier because we don't need these right now. Hide. No, these are the ones we want. Unhide. We don't need these. Hide. All right. So every time we've hit this blue ring, right, we've got rejected, or we've come down after we've crossed the ring, right? You see that? Crossed the ring, came up, crashed. Now we're coming up again, about to cross the ring. We're going to crash again, right? Every time we hit that blue ring, we top out and then we come down, right? And it's going to happen again. Same thing with this green ring. This green ring is going to act as major overhead resistance, right? This green ring is going to force it down. I think this is the green ring that tops it out, right? It's going to start to force this price down back into this support box. All these things start to line up, and you use that to weight it to try to get a probability-based forecast. And you can see with them volume profiles how super simple and easy this is, right? Industry exclusive to Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing and technical trading. If you want to be a technical trader like the pros do, Vincenzo can help you. Now, we're going to start out with our volume profile, right? And this, because this coin hasn't been out for very long. So we're going to go to our volume profile. We're going to go from back here to right here. And you can see right where we're at is where most of the volume is, right? So we're on major support. So if you can't hold this, if you can't hold that major support, your next major hold zone, if you fall out of this, and this coin, I didn't read you, I just know you said you wanted some TA. Your major support zone to hold is right here. Right, we'll make it green. This is your money zone. If you can't hold this, you're going to fall all the way down here to the I'm going to go broke zone or get my shit together, right? Way down here. This would be your target, the next zone you would trade down to, right? So we're going to make that orange because we know that's what that box is. Those boxes are orange. We're going to lock that so I don't fucking move these around. We're going to lock that. So that would be your next support zone you're going to trade down to. See how super simple and easy this is when I start bringing this industry exclusive tools out. So the bottom part of your support would be 0.64869 cents. If you can't hold that, you're more than likely in an up and down volatile fashion and possibly very quickly going to trade all the way down to the upper part of the get my shit together zone at 0.340 cents. That's what I think is going on in this coin. It just came out, and with all the data that we have, and if we can only try to technical trade with the data that is presented to us, and this coin doesn't have very much data, but that so far this is what you're trading in, and it's probably going to start to trade back down to your lower support until you can try to figure out to break up or break down out of this. And so I would say, looking at your volume profile, you're going to start to top out. And as soon as you break below that green support box where all the volume is, you're going to trade quickly down to the get my shit together zone in the next support zone where there's volume. And then you could try to bounce back up and use that as upper resistance now, right? That's where I think you're going in this coin for the foreseeable future. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Peace and love. Peace and love.